what? You mentioned Harry Belafonte. Let's talk about him real quick. Harry Belafonte, singer and actor, tireless activist, dies at age 96.
He lived a good life.
Did you know that, Mom?
He looks good, too.
Yeah.
96.
They talked about him on The View.
Harry Belafonte, the singer, actor, and civil rights activist who broke down racial barriers, has died at the age of 96. Now, I'm going to be honest. I thought he was already dead.
No.
I actually thought he was already dead.
They would have talked about him on the
a lot of these
when
people.
they
It was
do the memorial.
You named somebody else like a week or two ago, and I said, I thought they was already dead.
Stop.
You don't remember who it was? It was somebody else you named.
still living.
No, it was old people like this, 96, not Carol Burnett.
Betty White kind of person?
Yeah, they were old.
Okay.
As well as performing global hits such as Dale, the Banana Boat song, winning a Tony Award.
You won't go home.
Winning a Tony Award for acting and appearing in numerous feature films, Belafonte spent his life fighting for a variety of causes. The funny thing about it is, I know him more for being an activist than I know anything else other than the Dale song.
I know him more being an actor.
More than being an activist? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Singer, actor.
Okay. He bankrolled numerous 1960s initiatives to bring civil rights to Black Americans. He campaigned against poverty, apartheid, and AIDS in Africa, and supported left-wing political figures such as Cuba's Fidel Castro and Venezuela's Hugo Chavez. The cause of death was congestive heart failure. His spokesman told the New York Times, figures include the rapper Ice Cube and Mia Farrow paid tribute to Belafonte. The U.S. news anchor Christian Amanpour tweeted that he inspired generations around the whole world in the struggle for nonviolent resistance, justice, and change. We need his example now more than ever.
Remember his daughter, Sherry Belafonte?
Sherry Belafonte, I remember. Too. So Harry Belafonte, sent prayers to his family. 96. He lived a long life.
He's leaving a good legacy.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Rosebud said, yes, rest peacefully to Mr. Harry Belafonte. And Wendy said he was an EGOT. Okay. So an EGOT. So that means he had an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
He was? I didn't know that.
Wow. If he wasn't, he should have been.
You sure, Wendy?
I'm just saying, if he wasn't, he should have been.
Okay, go ahead.
So just Harry Belafonte.
Very talented, handsome man back then. That was like the names of the. You know how we do.
Everybody would say, "Who you think you are, Harry Belafonte?"
Yeah.
Then what's his name came? Billy D.
Billy D.
Harry Belafonte was before Billy D. Remember, everybody used to say.
Oh my God.
Everybody used to say, "Who you think you are, Harry Belafonte?"
And then
it's, "Who you think you are, Billy D. Williams?" Then, "Who do you think you are, Denzel Washington?" Now, who do you think you are, Idris Elba? Now, who's now?
I don't know. Who is it that likes the Michael B. Jordan?
No, I wouldn't put him
in that category yet.
He not with Idris.
No, Idris is still hot right now, but who's a younger one?
We need who's now, y'all? Did everybody say, who you think you are?
See, Emerald that says, she gonna say Michael B. Jordan.
What?
Hot now.
Michael B. Jordan.
Because he was on the Sexiest Man cover of some magazine, too.
You know what? The sad thing, we say white man now. Who you think you are, Brad Pitt?
George Clooney?
Who you think you, George Clooney? We need somebody young now that we can say who you think you are.
Yeah.
So who is that, y'all?
I can think of is Michael B. Jordan.
We got to say who it was. Let's see. Wendy says he did a dance number with a white woman and was told not to touch her.
Right.
The South dropped the show. Wow.
Yeah.
And Wendy says he was an EGOT.
Okay. I didn't know that.
There he is with Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm. That's what I remember him with too. A lot of marching with Martin Luther King
and the other like fair-skinned man.
Yeah.
In Georgia.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
You talking about the Atlanta mayor?
Yeah.
Andrew Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember him, and look how tall he is. Unless Martin Luther King was short. How short was Martin Luther King?
Was he average?
I don't know. Average height? Yeah. So, back in your days, was Harry Belafonte known as being good looking?
Oh, yeah.
Was there any other man who y'all said was good looking? Other than Harry Belafonte? I said back in your day, my mom said, "Oh yes, Harry Belafonte." Rosebud said, "Yes, Billy was fine." Wendy says,
send me information about that because I don't see his name as listed as an EGOT.
Wendy says he sat with Coretta at the funeral.
Yeah, I don't see his name. I see black men. I see John Legend. I see Common, James Earl Jones.
Okay,
I don't see him listed as an EGOT.
All right, well,
let's see.
If he's not,
this could be wrong too.
If he's not, he should.
That's
be.
why when she said that, I was surprised because I kind of know the EGOTs, black people.
Well, you mean the black people,
the black folks. Yeah.
If he is, then he should be.
Okay,
for sure, he should.
But
be.
Whoopi talked about him today because they were friends.
Okay,
so she'll miss him.
All right, so let me. Wendy says Dr. King was 57 or 5'7", maybe 5'7".
Oh, that's average. That's
so
not
average.
Real tall.
Yeah.